Hi everyone, I'm Tim from Westcott Workshop, and today I'm going to be doing a demo and review of the shelf pin jig from Kreg tools. When you take everything out of the box, you've got your Kreg jig itself, you've got the fence, you've got a jig extender, what they call the locating pin, your drill bit, your stop collar, an Allen wrench, you've got 4 screws, and you've got several examples of a 5mm pin. Now if you go to buy some more, it's important to buy 5mm. I wasn't paying attention and I went to buy some more and I accidentally bought the wrong size. So 5mm is what this jig is set up to do. Setting up the jig is fairly simple. Just turn over the jig, grab your fence, slide it in, clip it in place, and you can do that on either side. You've also got the jig extender. If you've got multiple of these Kreg jigs, you can turn them over and attach them using this jig extender and these included screws to the next one, and you can get a nice long line of pinholes. It's not required. This works great as a single unit, but that's just something they've included in the kit. For setting the collar onto the drill bit, you turn it over, and if you look, there's several storage areas, but they also double as the collar depth set. Once you have that set so the point is here against the jig, all you do is you grab your Allen wrench and tighten the collar down. This also doubles as storage, so when you're done using everything, you just put it in place and it holds it tight. For the demo, I'm just going to use a piece of scrap wood that I had laying around the shop. You don't have to use the fence in every application, but for this demonstration, I'm going to use it. All we have to do, hold it in place, and you're going to want to make sure you hold it securely for the first drill. Hold it in place, drill it, then you grab your locating pin and just stick it right in place. That holds this jig in place as you continue down. When you get to the end, you can just pick the jig up, grab your pin, put it in the end hole, and then put the jig back down on it, and you can keep going. So here's an example of what the shelf pin jig can do. You get nice, clean, evenly spaced holes that'll look great in your project. I just finished building this set of bookshelves for my office, and I used the Kreg shelf pin jig to drill all of these holes for the shelves. I talked earlier about sometimes using the fence and sometimes not, and that's what I did in this project, so I just wanted to show you an example of that. The front side of this bookshelf has some face trim, and because of that I didn't need the trim on these holes that are close to the front. So what I did is I put the jig in place, I drilled the first hole, and I put the locating pin in. Then I just drilled down, moved the jig, moved the pin, and kept going all the way down. On the back side, there's not a stop, so that's when I used this fence. I put it in place, I set it flush against the back side of the bookshelf, drilled the first hole, put the pin in, then I worked my way down, pulled out the pin, shifted the jig, reinserted the pin, and just kept working my way down. And it worked really great. I got nice, clean, evenly spaced holes that are going to work great for these shelves. So that's a real quick introduction and demonstration of the Kreg shelf pin jig. I found it to be simple, easy to use, and got great results. I hope that you found this review helpful, and I would love to get your comments down below. If you've enjoyed this, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel and be part of Westcott Workshop. And until next time, keep building.